aspects. I told you about IAG now. If I pick a student, before they leave, they must see where they're going. That's success. Okay? And there are many other things. Welfare is there. You know, on the journey, how do you support them? What do you do with their prior experience or, you know, a qualification and all of that? There's what we call accreditation or recognition of prior learning. You know, all those things goes in. What about initial assessment? How do you determine what level to place a student? All of those things are there. Okay, so, but I will show you the various topics we cover for our professional workshop sessions. That is mandatory for you to attend. You spoke about you want to get knowledge, isn't it? Experience, exposure. You mustn't miss that. It's very robust, okay? 2, we require that you observe a professional teach. It doesn't have to be myself, could be myself, could be any of our tutors, could be, okay, my colleagues here. Observe them teach at least twice. You can do 4 times. And write a reflective account. Anybody know what a reflective account is? Who works in care the other time? Who says? Anybody done healthcare course before? Yeah. Adult care?
That's my main job. I'm, but it just I stop for
Okay, so a reflective account is an activity has taken place, whether yesterday.
Like a logbook, where you record everything, or
everything that, okay, it's different from a logbook. You remember now?
Yeah,
okay, tell me. Okay.
Well, sometimes, for example, after lunch, you can take your client at a room, make a help how to make sense, maybe getting knowledge with something. Maybe if I can take it, for example, for a child, 10 years to 15 years, he lost a mind or something. You can play with him, maybe go to the garden, you can help him to remember, maybe this is a flower, maybe with your gesture, everything I say, you can make him to remember to make sense or something.
Thank you. Good effort, good try. Okay. Well done. But a reflective account is this. And guys, don't miss this. You need it every day as a professional. Whether in teaching or any job you do, try. That's what we call reflective practice. Okay? Now, my friend here, Donald, has gone to work yesterday and he's monitoring things now, and there are incidents, you know, whatever came up or whatever. But then dragged himself out of that, got home, and just took time to chill, and now later went back. What happened yesterday? Okay, by the way, let me look at what happened, you know, and began to go through it. Now, yesterday has gone, wasn't it? It's happened, am I right? But it's in today and he's looking back. That's reflection. He's going through what happened, how it happened, what went well, what did not go well. What if you're going to do it again? How are you going to do it? How are you going to improve? What improvements are you going to make? That's reflection. But now you are writing it down. So when we talk of reflective account, you've observed my boss here teach, you are in his class as I'm doing today, okay, and you observe him. Now, what can you say about his subject specialism? Key issues like that. How did they manage the classroom? Okay, what about feedback, question and answer? What methods did he use to teach that day with students? What stood out for you? What were the highlights? What do you think he could improve on? Do you get what I'm saying? What are the key things you learned, you gained from that teaching that day? That's the reflective account we're talking about. Is that clear now?
Do you think,
yes.
Do you think it's easy when you sit like sitting down here and looking at you, and if you are not professional, and to pick all the details of what went well, what went wrong, and what can be improved from that teacher?
Yeah.
Do you think it's easy for people like us learning?
Yeah. You see, Ofsted will tell you, You know what upstairs is? Upstairs will tell you, stretch your learners. So it's a way of stretching you to start to think like a professional, see like a professional. Do you get what I'm saying? That was why I listed some key areas. Classroom management. Okay? What's the name, sir? Welcome. Seriously? Welcome. So you're welcome. Nice to meet you, man. Welcome. So, Mr. Steve is teaching, and welcome enters into the class and says, "You are not welcome." He said, "But my name is Welcome. Why won't you welcome me to your class?" I said, "But you are late." Okay. I said, "No, because my name is Welcome, you must welcome to my." I said, "No." I said, "After 15 minutes, I don't welcome anybody to my class. And then welcome becomes a big issue for that class." I said, "No, I'm not leaving. That's my name." I said, "No, I don't welcome you." And an argument. And you are observing how Mr. Steve manages that. You can write something about it. Okay? Is he welcoming? Does he welcome to his class? You get what I'm saying? So issues like that. There will be students who will push boundaries. There will be incidents. There will be certain things. People will make certain comments. No discrimination and all of that. So you're observing things like that. Okay? We are not saying you should write like a professional. No. So we can connect whatever you're able to capture. But we want to see you beginning to understand what are the key things you need to put in place when you teach. One of the best ways of learning is through observation. You agree with me?
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And I tell parents, when I have opportunity to address them, don't tell your children do this when they haven't seen you do it. No. You don't need to tell them do this. When they see you do it, they will do it automatically. Am I right? The same way for teaching. So if you want to be the best teacher, sincerely observe these guys. Sincerely. You pick a lot, more than whatever theory they're putting in your head. You will pick a lot just by observing them. You've been observing me since I came, am I right?
Yeah.
You should be able to pick some things about my method of teaching. You know what I did? I just did, and he just responded automatically. How did you feel when I did that?
Yeah, that's good.
Huh?
Oh,
Just observe. I did not say do that, but you observe me do it. Am I right? Pick that. It doesn't reduce you from being a teacher. It doesn't affect respect. In fact, it earns you more respect with your students. Yeah? So, then you are going to teach a group of students. Let me be very honest, okay? We might not be able to guarantee you teaching 8 sessions. In fact, I don't need you to teach for 8 times before I can tell you whether you'll be a good teacher or not. I don't know. And like I said, anyone willing to enter my dragon's den today and we succeed, maybe I'll give you a gift before I go. Yeah? Maybe. So, but let's say how many sessions we can offer you teach, we observe you. And what we do when you are going to teach, either a micro teach or actual class with students, you need to prepare your lesson plan. You need to do your PowerPoint presentation. We're going to give you templates to use, okay, free templates. And then we're going to give you certain curriculum or course specification and teach you how to. Now, when you're a teacher, you deal with curriculum every day. In vocational setting, bless you. In vocational setting, we call it course specification. Yeah, it's curriculum. Now you might be able to take a curriculum or course specification and break it down into what we call scheme of work. You are familiar with scheme of work? So come and talk to me, guys. Yes. Yeah? Okay, and break it down. A scheme of work will cover that academic period, whether it's 1 year or the length of. And then from your scheme of work, that's where you draw out a lesson plan for every session you are going to teach. Yeah? So we'll give you templates of that. And you must be able to prepare a scheme of work within at least one. Your lesson plan for as many times you will teach, whether it's micro teach or actually teaching students, okay? And your material, which most times, like my PowerPoint presentation here, your PowerPoint, okay? Now, for every one of our students, we create a folder for you, okay? And all activities we give you, I'll be giving you an activity today, will go into that, okay? And it's going to be in your folder. So, plan your teaching session, your lesson plans, and you submit it in advance so we can give you feedback and tell you how to improve, what to improve on. Yeah? Is that okay?
Yes.
You have to participate in micro teach sessions. You teach, your colleagues will give you feedback. We also will give you feedback. We will attach you and you engage with a tutor and mentor. Okay? Especially for those of you, you know you have time on your hands. Sincerely, we want to welcome you. So you can work with any of our teachers, you know, and get ready for work. Okay? Because we may have do this lesson plan for this class, okay, or go through this or mark this students' work and stuff like that. And Mr. Steve is ready to have some trainees attached to himself, you know, Mr. Faisal, Mr. Gide, will plan it. We want to give a robust, rich experience. You do get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but you have to get ready to work. You are welcome to the world of teaching. Yeah? Okay. So, attend enrichment activities, participate in recruitment, IAG assessment, etc. I'll be discussing with Rima. Okay? Various activities that goes on in the college. There will be good exposure for you. You have to create the time, be part of it, see how it's done. Okay? See how various enrichment activities to support learners and make their life rich. You need to participate in that. So those are some of the key placement activities, but look at others that you can actually take advantage of and be part of. Okay? Training sessions, actual teaching, planning lessons, creating lesson plans, scheme of work, and so on. Individual learning plan. Do you know how to handle that? Individual learning plan. Have you done that for yourself before? Anyone? You've done individual learning plan for yourself before?
In the term one, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry?
In the term one.
Yeah. Very important, okay? And you can help other learners, other students to create that, okay? Learn about effective teaching. We can give you some research to go and in fact, there are websites I can give you that by the time you go through it, your head will be bringing out fire about teaching. Okay? Then you can talk about it like I do, okay? So, learn about wording bodies. You know about wording bodies? Yeah, okay? Professionalism, observing teaching sessions, okay? Review and supervision session. You can be part of it. See how reviews are done, okay? Communicating with mentors, review, supervisory and feedback sessions, very important. Now, feedback is at the heart of teaching. How do I know my performance if you don't give me feedback? You do get what I'm saying? Very, very important. And feedback has to be developmental. It has to lead to improvement. That's what it means. Okay, very important. Marking, assessing learners' work, and so on. Attending standardization meetings. Standardization meetings. Do you know what that means? Alright. Standardization meetings takes place one before the program starts or a course starts. Everyone that will be part of that delivery team needs to meet and look at the standard. What does the awarding body want here? How do we interpret that course or the criteria? Okay? What method do we put in place that captures what the awarding body wants the learners to know, to learn, to understand? Okay? And every member of the team needs to agree to that. So pre-course standardization meeting needs to happen. Even during the program going on, there has to be ongoing standardization meeting to make sure that the standard required by the awarding body is met. That's what standardization meeting is.
message similar to Ofsted?
Ofsted comes to check the quality, the standard. But in the college, okay, the delivery team and examiner, call it the examiner for that particular course, meet with the delivery team and look at what is standard. They have to be able to interpret it correctly, and during delivery, they have to come back and look at how is it going. Are we meeting the standard? Is there any challenge or whatever? Do we need to review things? Do we need tutorial session? Are students struggling? Okay, and all of that. So setting standard, primary, that was standardization meeting is all about. You need to be exposed to things like that as well. So supporting learning, okay, tutorial sessions, you can run tutorial sessions with learners to support them, give them extra support. Okay, attending team meetings, planning presentations and slides. So these are various things you can, any of these activities that you participate in goes into the 100 hours because they have direct input into your becoming a teacher. Anybody know what CPD means? CPD. CPD. Continuous Professional Development. Okay, so now let me mention two things quickly, apart from all of these. Any activity you carry out, any task you complete, any research you do, any training you attend, even outside of WIC or PVG training, and it has direct relevance to your becoming a teacher, please let us know. We will add it to 100 hours.
That's a very good point.
Yeah? Whether you achieve certificates from it or not, but I'm going to send a document to you. Okay? Rima, kindly remind me, please. I want to bless these guys. There's what we call CPD documents. Now, for you to be a professional, you must have your CPD in place. A lot of modern organizations don't even ask for your CV, they have for your CPD.
What does CPD?
Continuous Professional Development. Continuous Professional Development, CPD. In your industry, you must have it. So, some spread it out over 5 years. So, it captures every training, every activity, every step you have taken, research, seminars, workshops. You know, a lot of webinars goes on now.
Yeah.
Put them there. Now, you're attending this induction today, should go into your CPD. You can't tell me, if I stop now,
Agree.
you're not living here the same way you came today, am I right?
That's true.
You're not. You're a better professional just by attending this session with myself and my colleagues today. Am I right? Yeah. Put it there. It goes into those 100 hours. That's what I'm talking about. It's not just you standing and saying, hello class, I'm sorry if I don't teach like Simeon, I'm a training teacher, but I'm going to try my best, I'm going to teach. Then teach. No, not only that. Okay? You do a research about piercing head design. How much do you know about your holding body? Is piercing the holding body? Am I right?
No, OTH.
OTHM. Yeah. So OTHM, how much do you know about them? How much? It's only what we tell you. I discovered that, sir. That a lot of students just stay by only what we tell them. They don't go the extra mile. Let me research. Let me find out. Okay. I talk a lot at times. I feel like I talk a lot at times. Let me tell you this story. And it's born out of the background of this African mentality, which I've had to deal with myself. And I've had to tell people, change your mentality. If your life is going to change, it starts from here. Am I right?
Yeah.
This young man, the father died and left. He's left with an uncle who happens to be a millionaire and is ready to support him. Finished uni, uncle said, what do you want to do, John? Said, go and think about it and come back to me. Okay, he went to think about it. Came back to uncle and said, uncle, I've thought through. Tell me, what do you want to do? anything, I'm here for you. I'm going to support you. Say, uncle, I want to do business. Seriously? You're a professional. I thought you were just going to join one organization and work. And say, uncle, I want to go into business. Say, are you serious? Hello. Say, okay, you want to go to business? All right. I'm going to help you lay a good foundation. Uncle went into a study room, brought out a business book of about 200 pages. I said, John, Donna, take. Go and read this. Okay? And then when you finish reading it, come back to me. I'll set you up. Hello? Within 2 weeks. No, uncle said, take your time. No, not 2 weeks. When you finish, whether it's 3 months, whatever you've done, 2-3 weeks, John came back. I said, sir, uncle, I finished. Uncle said, did you read it? He said, yes. No, go back. I said, uncle, I finished reading it. Are you serious? Are you serious? You read it? I said, you could have finished it. I said, uncle, I have nothing doing. I just want to jump to the business and finish reading it. Seriously? So uncle asked them a few questions, page 1, page 5, page 10, page 20. He answered them. Uncle said, have you really tried? But have you really read it? He insisted, I've read it. From beginning to end, he said, yes, uncle, ask me any question. I said, don't worry, I don't to ask you any question. If you've read the book, open to page 150. Any book here? Any book? No book. I wanted to demonstrate. I like demonstrating. See, I gesticulate a lot. I like demonstrating. Uncle said, open to page. I say, open to page 150.